Hello friends, welcome to Masterpiece Builds. Today I'm showing off my Itty Bitty Optimus, and if you stick through that, I'll show you something fun as well. Let's get the teaser out of the way for the moment. Um, so yeah, here's Itty Bitty Optimus Prime. He is very similar to the Bumblebee that I showed off in the last video. Call it like a core class or micro scale, something like that. Really just designed to be kind of a fun little fidget toy, a fun thing to play with while you're at your desk, or maybe you're stuck in the car on a road trip. You just have something, in your fingers to mess with. So yeah, there he is. He's got these sweet little wheels back here that are, I think, from like a Speed Champs polybag or something. But I couldn't figure out how to get wheels that actually worked in the front. So he's got fake wheels up front. Doesn't roll very well, but otherwise I think makes a pretty convincing little semi-truck. And just for scale or just to show off Bumblebee again, there they are side by side. So him out of there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and transform him now. That's enough ado. We're gonna take and spin his whole arms here out on this little, just a plate on a brick there. I'll show you again over here. Spin that out. And then back the shoulder here is a brick, and it just spins on one of those little 1x1s with the bar sticking out of it. So there's all that. Very similar to G1. The lower half of his body is a 1x2 brick that has studs on both sides and a little clip and then a little tile to make it all smooth. So that just flits up, and there's his legs. The legs are just attached to that with the brick with a 1x1 clip, which I don't really love by itself without reinforcement, because if it takes torque at all, it'll break, or not break, it'll fall apart. But at this scale, it's fine. Just be careful, and it's not a whole lot of weight to hold or anything. And then the big head reveal, which is a little silly at this scale, but hey, there he is. There's my Itty Bitty Optimus Prime. He looks a lot of fun, and despite being real small, he actually poses really well. He got flexible knees. Like I said, you gotta be careful with those leg attachment at this scale. But good range of motion, pretty sturdy, pretty stable. Something fun you can do is you can pop open his little chest. So that he's got a container for the matrix, which if you're going to do that, you might as well just throw a little matrix in there. And it's silly, but hey, that's what we're here for. Homaging the goofiness that is Transformers. What else? He's got a couple little, at this scale, very not high fidelity accessories. Gave him a little gun, just kind of pops in there on a little bracket. Oops, sorry. Lost your focus there. Little bracket just pops in. Or you can do a variety of bladed weapons. So once again, just a little inverted bracket there. Pop it into the end of his arm. In the movie, the live action movies, that bladed weapon of his was doing something different, I think, every time they showed it. So one time, it was just a sword. One time it was more like an axe. I swear one time it had moving parts, kind of like a chainsaw. So, whatever little pointy, stabby, convincing bits you've got lying around, you can use, or you can even get a little more creative. Just cobble a few parts together, and he's got a big intimidating axe or whatever. Yeah, so there he is. There's my Itty Bitty Optimus Prime. Makes me smile. Hope he makes you smile. And thanks for sticking around and watching. I'll show off something just goofy and silly that also makes me smile. I teased this or showed this on Instagram a while back, so maybe you've seen it before, but here it is. Blown up to masterpiece scale, in some ways maybe my best Optimus ever. A lot of fine, loving touches and little details that really homage, some of the best toys over the years. Also, he is entirely a meme. So let's go ahead and transform him. His legs fold up, or fold out there, and his top swivels around. And doesn't that look suspicious? That's right, this is an Among Us reference, an Among Us meme build that I participated in over the summer. It was a lot of fun to build, and it just occurred to me that I never really showed it off on film. And if you've played Among Us, it's about spotting an imposter amongst your ranks. So just to have fun with that theme, I made this guy a double imposter. So not only does he have the little Among Us, spacesuit look here, he also spins around, and these bits open. It's been a minute since I've done it. Oh, there we go. These bits open, revealing that he's actually a Decepticon. He's a double suspicious imposter. A little hard to see there, but that is purple, making him Nemesis Prime. Anyway, Thanks for sticking with me as ever. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, all that. And as of the last video, you can just go buy the instructions for these guys. So Itty Bitty Optimus Prime is something you can buy the instructions for on masterpiecebuilds.com. Thanks again, everyone, for your time. I am usually talking Lego, always talking Transformer. Stay awesome, Internet. Bye.